with back pain, pelvic pain, knee pain, hip pain, foot pain, because this is a test of control of the lumbar spine, and also the headaches. So they've got headaches. If I think the lumbar spine, the way they're using their diaphragm or not using their diaphragm, is actually a potential source, or their thoracic spine, or their shoulder, because subacromial tendonitis, subacromial bursitis, rotator cuff is commonly linked with poor motor control of the lumbar spine. That was last course, I'm not going to go through that again because that's quite detailed. But they are commonly linked, so it's on my plan for so many people at the Australia Grays. And I let them know that, like I said, and I put it on their treatment plan, and I just prioritise where it comes into play first. If I saw Melissa come in with back pain, where do you think that Australia Grays is on my priorities? Day one. Because it helps me define which is the primary driver of their pain. Whereas for Alyssa, it'd be important, but not day one. Does that make sense? Because even though it's not a motor control impairment, she still might have motor control issues, but that's not the primary driver of the pain. Because her pain was definitely a loss of movement and flexion. So Melissa can only confirm a subclassification of the flexion, non-specific flexion. I call it a strain. I don't write non-specific, especially for my patients, because I don't want them, and I use strain because it reduces the fear. I don't know what other people use when that's not. What terminology do you use? Sprain or strain, yeah. That's what, if you read a lot of Peter-Solomon's work, try and not put fear into people.
So you tweaked it.
Tweaked it, yeah. Very hard to write, tweaked flexion. So you can say flexion strain, and you can write the level. It's important to write the level, because L4-5, L5S1, flexion strain. But let's prove it if it is a motor control impairment. So there'll be a positive at the Australia Grays. Now, positive one, will it be, because it's a flexion one, will be a loss of control. And what you will see is a substitution strategy, and an improving form closure will actually reduce or improve the Australia Grays or reduce pain, or both. So what's the positive test? Can you remember what the positive test was? Heaviness of the leg? Yep. So you need to get heaviness of the leg for it to be a positive test. So can I get you, and the reason we're looking at, once we get to this, do a qualitative assessment, but first I'm just doing, is it positive or not? So what I'm going to get Melissa to do is slowly, remember the key messages are slowly lift your legs. I give a visual, I put my hand up here. You don't want people up here because you actually have to use high load to get up here and bring it down. So low load test, the ability to transfer weight from the sacroiliac joint to the lumbar spine. It's a really low load test. Now you have to use your hip flexors to do this. So psoas particularly has to come into play, and psoas should not have to try to act as a stabiliser. It should be a prime mover. If the triad that we know, pelvic floor, teres abdominis multifidus, are working as a positive forward feedback mechanism, they should be switching on in anticipation of this movement, and therefore psoas can work as a prime mover to lift the leg. When you see aberrations, you'll see lots of aberrations, and you'll see the body will use this, whatever its traditional path is that it's found to actually give stability, control, it will use, and you'll see other muscles coming into play to do that. But the heaviness is the first thing I'm looking for. I just look for heaviness first, so you don't get pain in either leg, do you? Okay. So can you lift one leg or the other, and lift it down, up, high enough, and slowly down, and then I want you to lift the other leg. And down. Now I ask the client two things. I say to them, let me know if there's any pain. And the second thing I ask, let me know if they feel different, if their legs feel the same or different. I don't lead them to any pathway. I say the same or different. I don't say, does it feel heavier? Why do I say, why do I not say, does it feel heavier than the other? Yeah, bleeding. Because then people try to find things for you. So I just say, do they feel the same or different? Okay, you've already done it. Did either leg feel different?
They're pretty similar, actually.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. It means it's probably not a motor control impairment of the lumbar spine. But just do it again, one more time to be certain. And down. And the other one. It was similar?
Similar, but that one feels harder to do. Not heavier, but
Harder
to do.
Yeah, and that's another one I forgot to add. That's a really good point. I'll often say it feels hard. It may not feel heavier literally, but it's hard to lift.